So I'm going to start out by thanking my parents and for not just my high school career, but for all the like little league games I've been through, and my middle school career, and just all the extra stuff I've been doing. My parents have been to, I would like to say, every single game that I've played since I was 7 years old. Starting out in Willowick, it was just thank you, Mom, and Nick, my dad, for always being there for me. Thank you, Mom, for dealing with all the mood swings I have. You know, coming home after games, just angry that I messed up the tackle or missed a coverage or gave up a touchdown. Thank you for dealing with that, Dad. Thank you for always talking to me about the games, telling me how I could get better. And Nick, thank you for always just listening to me and being there for me, and really sitting in there for my dad sometimes. And just thank you guys. Okay. Thanks, Dad. Okay. We'll move on to the team. Some of the fun times we've had. Okay. So I started out with you guys, I'd like to say in middle school, because you guys have just been there for me, Aaron and Russ, and basically 75% of you have been there with me since middle school. And the other guys, you just... I'm sorry, guys. Okay? It's an emotional one. It's really hard to explain the bonds that you build with a football team over 4 years. Like, everybody says, oh, it's like a brotherhood. It's like, these guys are your brothers. It's like, you guys don't know. If you haven't played football, you just don't know. Because these guys, the closest thing I could compare it to is like being on a war with somebody, like going to battle. Because it's when I'm out there, I'm not doing it to get my name in the paper or so we can win the game. I'm just doing it for the guys next to me, man.
Oh, God.
Because these guys are just like the coolest guys I've ever met. Just in the locker room, you can say anything you want. Someone's gonna have a smart comment to bust you up. It's just so awesome.
Oh, man.
And all the work we put in together, is all the lifts, 10 months, a year for 4 years straight. That's just so much time I've spent with these guys. So I know them inside and out. All their flaws and their strengths. And I wake up on Saturday morning after the game. I roll out of bed, all hurt, bruised up. I'll ask myself, well, man, Anth, why do you keep doing this? Like, why do you just keep hurting yourself every Friday? Are you insane? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting it to change. Oh, stubby. So I'm just sitting there like, I must be insane if I'm trying to get up right now and go to this lift. And then I think I'm just like, man, I really let my guys down if I didn't get to this lift. So I just wake up and I put my shoes on and I just go. It's terrible. I get through it. come together. And this season especially. Because those other seasons, like, I'll admit, like, we were okay. We weren't what we are right now. But we really grew. We came men together. And I'd like to thank all my seniors. Because I just love you guys. Alright, coaches, I can't get into all of you guys individually because I'm not strong enough. But I'd like to tell everybody that these guys are the best guys to coach your kids. Like, they're just so knowledgeable about the game. They know everything there is to know about football. And these guys are not only teaching us about football, they're teaching us about life and what we need to do to get past challenges in our lives and how to become men. And it's really good to be part of something like that. And not only are they strong role models, but they're also some of the funniest guys you'll ever meet. Like, we got some characters out there, I want to tell you. Coach Fellow, I'll tell you this story. This is one of the best stories I've had since I came out of this program. One morning, after a scrimmage, after a 7-on-7 we did in the summer at John Carroll, Coach Fellow walks in the room, and we're all just sitting there waiting for all the coaches to come. Coach Fellow walks in, just like, how are you doing, guys? He's like, points at the board, he's just like, this is my field. They should write Coach Fellow right on the field. We're all just like, what is this guy talking about? And then he gets back. He hops up on the desk, starts dancing like an Egyptian. And I don't know if you guys all know who Coach Fellow is, but he's an older type of guy. Puts his hands over his head like he's going to die. That guy is just a cracko. And I also like to thank Coach Fellow for giving me the nickname Seabolt. Stayed with me, even though it's changed somewhat into a Zebo. I'd also like to thank my positions coach, Coach Lankar, because a lot of my teammates would make fun of me. They're like, oh, you're going to be like Lankar, you're going to be crazy like Lankar. And it's supposed to be an insult, but I'm sitting there like, all right, man, I'll be like Coach Lankar. No one's messing with Coach Lankar, I'll tell you. But really, Coach, thank you for all the drills that you do with us and all the stuff you taught me. It's not just the drills, it's just watching you move and how you dip and how you can just move your body. And it really helps me on the field. And I really like to thank you for that. And Coach Duffy, I like to thank you for being the leader of us and taking us out to battle every week and dealing with all the stuff on the side and everything that you do. Which I don't think anybody really knows everything that you do, but thank you for being a role model for me, and thank you. Okay, and cheerleaders, I'd like to thank you guys all for being so peppy and so happy all the time. It really brings a smile to my face when I'm on the sidelines and I'm looking over and you guys are all just having the biggest smiles. Thank you, Shelby, for just being the most generous, sweetest girl ever. Always giving me hugs and candy bags and stuff, everything that I asked for. Thank you, Shelby. And Team Moms, I'd like to thank you for putting in all the hours and always giving food with a smile and never giving us stress, just always handling things that we don't even understand. The trainers, Jess and Renee, and all the other trainers in training, I guess, is what you call them. Thank you for putting up with all the complaining and always having water ready. And Jess and Renee especially, thank you for taping me up and always listening to me when I'm talking. And then I'm going to give a special shout out to my he can't be here tonight, but he really helped me learn how to run, and he really helped me learn to be a man and stuff. And he's just a great guy. So I'd like to thank Max Stevens.